Hello dear students, welcome to Royal Palace PU College online classes. Dear students, in this particular class, we shall start with a new chapter, that is straight lines. The straight lines chapter, it is a very important and lengthy also, and it carries more weightage in your first PUC annual examination board exams. Okay dear students, so before starting with this, okay, that is straight line topics, so before that we have to go on with the very simple basic things that already we had learnt in your 10th standard. So now let us discuss about those things. What do we mean by those? The first one, the basic thing, that is the concept is straight line, that is a distance formula. Okay, in the 10th standard already we had learnt about this chapter, that is distance formula here. Okay, the distance between the line, okay, the distance between the points P of x1 y1 and q of, that is q of x2 y2, okay, distance between, okay, what we have, distance between the points of the line that is x1 y1 and x2 y2 is given by pq is equal to, okay, p is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus of y2 minus y1 whole square here, y2 minus y1 whole square here. That is nothing but our required distance formula here. Now here you can take very simple example, that is find the distance example. What example I can use? Find the distance between the lines, that is 4 3 and 2 and then 5 6, okay, 4 3 and 5 6, okay, distance between, first example. So this is our P and this is our point Q. Therefore PQ is equal to, it will be our x1 y1 and it will be our x2 y2 here. So square root of what we get is x2 minus x1, that is 5 minus 1, okay, 5 minus 4 whole square plus of 6 minus 3 whole square. That is nothing but here, dear students, what we get is 5 minus 4, that is nothing but 1 square plus that is 3 square. The value will be root 1 plus 9, the value will be root 10, the value will be, okay, root 10 value, okay. That is nothing but our value for the distance between the points PQ. And one more thing, distance, since it is a root, always will get the positive only. Why? Because we are having whole square here, whole square, and it is positive here. Okay, one more example I can give is, that is PQ, okay, P coordinates are 0, 1 and Q coordinates are 1, 1 here. Then PQ distance, that is nothing but here x2 minus x1, that is 1 minus 0 whole square plus 1 minus 1 whole square. The value will be 1 square plus 0 square, the value will be 1 here. So therefore the distance between the 2 points is 1 unit here. Okay dear students, it is an first, that is a basic thing, that is nothing but our distance formula here. Now the second thing, what we will look onto the coordinate formula here, okay, that we shall look here, that is find the coordinate of the point, okay, P of x comma y, that is P of, you can take x comma y, okay, which divides the line joining the points A of x1 y1, it is A of x1 y1 and B of x2 y2, okay, in the ratio m is to n internally. What it is? Internally, okay, that is internally. Now what is the formula for it? That is nothing but here P of x comma y is equal to, dear students, what it is, here we are having a line that is A and B, the line joining the 2 points, that is x1 y1, it is our coordinates of the A, and B coordinates will be x2 y2 here. Now let us take this point as P here, that is x comma y here. If we require to find this x and y which divides the line AB in the ratio of m is to n here, okay, then to find this point x comma y, we are making use of this particular formula here. Very simple thing here. Okay, now what we are having the formula, that is nothing but here m x2 plus n x1, okay, whole divided by m plus n, comma, that is m y2 plus n y1 whole divided by m plus n here, whole divided by m plus n here. Now here that is nothing but the value for P of x comma y here. Then this is one formula, it is nothing but our internally. If the point, okay, if the point P of x comma y is exactly at the mid, okay, so here midpoint formula, that is midpoint point formula. That is if p of x comma y is at mid of that is a and b, here is mid of a and b, then what we have here, then that is the formula is p of x comma y is equal to x2 plus x1 divided by 2 comma y2 plus y1 divided by 2 here, and that is nothing but our required result here, midpoint formula, and as well as the externally formula. Now here, dear students, already you had looked onto the internally formula, same thing that is externally. If the point is externally, the formula will be p of x comma y, everything will be same here, everything will, only the difference is externally here, the value will be m x2 minus n x1 whole divided by m minus n, okay, comma m y2 minus n y1 divided by m minus n, and that is nothing but our formula to find out the coordinates of the point which divides the line joining AB in the ratio of m is to n, internally, midterm, and that is externally. These are your formulas. Okay, dear students, one more very important formula that we shall look here, that is nothing but our related to our area of the triangle here, okay, that we had learnt in your 10th standard. Okay, so here in this 10th standard you might not have learnt about externally. Okay, this is one more formula for your external part. Then comes our area of the triangle here, area, okay, that is third formula, area of triangle. Okay, in this area of triangle it is very simple thing. Okay, area of the triangle, find the area of the triangle given the coordinates, given coordinates, that is nothing but here x1 y1, okay, x2 y2 and x3 y3, x2 y2 and x3 y3. Now what it is, let us observe the coordinates. What are this? Okay, here the triangle, area of the triangle is denoted by del here, that is nothing but here x1 into, okay, what we have here 1 by 2 into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into what we have is y3 minus y1 plus, then we are having x3 into, next we have y1 minus y2. This is nothing but our formula to find out the area of the triangle, and we are writing in terms of this. Why? Because straight line indicates the modulus. Modulus means what it is? Always it is positive. Modulus means what, dear students? Always the value is positive here. Always value iruttadu positive irutaiti. Okay, dear students, this is all about the first thing. Okay, what you can give the example, that also we shall look here. Example, find area of triangle given coordinates 1, 2, 2, 3 and 4, 5. Okay, these are your coordinates. Now let us take del is equal to 1 by 2 into what we have x1, it is nothing but our x1 y1, then x2 y2, and then we are having x3 y3 here. So what we get here, that is nothing but x1 1 into y2 minus y3, that is 3 minus 5 plus of 2 into, that is 5 minus 2 plus of 4 into 2 minus 3. Okay, now what we get here, the value 1 by 2 into 3 minus 5, that is minus 2 plus 5 minus 2, dear students. Okay, the 5 minus 2, that is 3, 3 2s are 6 value plus 4 into, so 2 minus 3 is minus 1, and ultimately what we get is minus 4. Now here, dear students, 1 by 2 into 6 minus 4, that is nothing but 2 plus minus 2 plus 2, the value will be 0. That means the area of the triangle value is 0. What do you mean by this value? If the area of the triangle is 0, okay, if the area of triangle with given coordinates are is 0, then the line, then the points lie on same line. That means the definition of the collinear. Collinear means what? 3 points lie on the same line. Yavagidu, if the determinant value is 0. If the determinant value is 0, then we say that these 3 points lie on the same line. If not, means there we can easily find out the area of the triangle. Let us take one more simple example, dear students, related to this particular area of the triangle here. That is very simple thing here, that we shall look here. Okay, fine. Now here we can observe that the second one, that is find area of triangle, okay, given that is given the coordinates 2, 3, or else we can take 4, 3, then 5, 4 and 7, 9 here, 7, 9. So that means area of the triangle del is given by 1 by 2 into 4 into, that is x1 into y2 minus y3, that is 4 minus 9, plus 5 into x2 into 9 minus 3, and then plus of, okay, we are having 7 into what we have is 3 minus, okay, what we get here, that is 9 into, okay, 7 into 3 minus 4. Now here what we get the value, it is very simple example, which is equal to 1 by 2, it is our x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x1 into y2 minus y3, okay, then here x2 into y3 minus y1, and then here x3 into what we get is y1 minus y2. Now here the result 4 into 4, that is minus 5 here, plus 5 into 6 plus 7 into minus 1. Now what is the value here? 5 4s are minus 20, plus 5 6 are 30, and here minus 7 here. Okay. Next, what we get the value? 1 by 2 into, okay, 1 by 2 into, now here that is 10 minus 7 here, 10 minus 7 means the value is 3 by 2, and that is nothing but our required area of the triangle here, square units you have to write here. Sometimes what happens, if this del value is negative or something, we get negative 4, negative 5, then we have to take the mod of it, that is nothing but positive only. Why? Because dear students, always the area of the triangle is always positive here. Okay, dear students, now these are all the basics are related to our, that is straight lines here, that is related to straight lines and all. Now we shall start with the actual syllabus, that is nothing but related to straight lines. So in this very first basic, that is the definition that includes is slope of the line, that we shall look now. Okay, dear students, so before going to that, please pause the video to note it down. Hello dear students, now let us start with the actual definition, starting with your straight lines here. The first one, that is nothing but our definition of the line here, that is slope of the line here. Now dear students, let us take an x and y axis here, that is a two-dimensional plane here, x and y axis. Now let us consider a line here, okay, let us consider a line, and here the line makes an angle of theta degree. I call it as an angle here. Angle means what? The amount of bending of the line with respect to the x axis, and we are counting it in terms anti-clockwise direction, we are counting it. For example, here the theta, it is angle theta, some values it will be. Similarly, this value is nothing but here 180 minus theta value, okay, this value will be 180 minus theta, and it is nothing but our line L here, okay, that means the angle may lie between 0 to 180 degrees here, one thing, this is the first important point. And here the slope of the line, okay, the slope of the line is defined as slope of the line or the gradient of the line, also called as gradient of the line, gradient of the line here. Now here gradient of the line or the slope we call defined as how we can define here, that we shall observe here. Okay, now here what is the definition here? It defined as, that is nothing but L is equal to m is equal to tan theta. Okay, slope of the line is defined as slope of L is equal to, okay, m into tan theta, where the slope is always denoted by small letter L here. The slope is denoted by small letter L here. Okay, now here little bit note are there. If the first note is, that is first one, if the line is, okay, perpendicular to, that is line is perpendicular to x axis, that means of this particular, this is our line and this is our angle, that means angle makes a 90 degrees. So therefore what we get is equal to m is equal to tan of 90 degrees, theta will be 90. If tan is equal to 90 degrees, the value will be not defined, okay, perpendicular to x axis. That means, that implies slope is not defined. Slope is not defined here. Slope is not at all defined. This is the first thing. The second note is, if line is parallel, okay, parallel to x axis, then the slope is, slope is equal to 0 here. Then we have the slope, the value will be 0 here. Dear students, that is nothing but our required definition of the slope here. Now here one more very, very important derivation that we shall start today, okay, that is nothing but our, okay, derivation. The derivation, it is very simple here. The first derivation here, that is nothing but slope of line, okay, joining when the coordinates of the line joining 2 points are given. Slope of the line when the coordinates of the line joined by 2 points are given. Now here, since here we are knowing that m is equal to tan theta we are having. If suppose, dear students, we are having, that is slope of the line when the, okay, coordinates of the line joining 2 points are given. That means x1 and y1 are given, if suppose, and x2, y2 are given. That we shall observe here. So before going to that, there are two phenomena, okay, there are two things to observe, okay, to observe. The first term, that is nothing but here, let us take a line here, dear students, it is our line L here, okay, it is nothing but our line here L, and here it makes an angle of theta here, okay, it makes an angle of theta here, one thing, and here theta may be of two types, one is the acute and one is the obtuse, okay, less than 90 and greater than 90, not equal to 90, that is one is less than 90 and one is greater than 90. These two cases will be there here, that we shall observe. Now here, before starting with that, now here according to given data here, there are 2 points here, one is P and one is Q here. The P coordinates, let us take it as x1, y1, and Q coordinates I will take it as x2, y2 ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ, okay. Now what I will do is, in the first case here, I will draw a straight line parallel to the perpendicular to x axis from Q here, okay, and here from the P, and I will draw the perpendicular from the line P to, let us take it as m here, and here I will draw the perpendicular from Q to this QM here, from P to QM, and that I will take it as R here, R. Now here, since x1 here on this particular line, whenever we are having x and y axis, it is our x axis and your y axis, if I am drawing a line here that is parallel to x axis, all the y values will be same. That means this particular coordinate, if it is 1 here, 1 and it is 2, the coordinate will be 1, 2 here, okay. For this particular line, it will be 2, 2 and then 3, 2. Since it is a 2 values, y values will be same. So therefore, for this r coordinate, okay, r coordinate, the y value will be same here, that is it will be y1. And for this particular line, the x coordinates will be same here, okay. Therefore, the r coordinates, what we get here, x2, y1 here. So dear students, what are the data we have taken here? Let us take it as origin here. Origin, it is our minus y, it is our x dash here, x dash and y dash here, x dash and y dash here, one thing. Now this is the first part. Next part, the next part is very, very simple, that is nothing but here, okay. Now here I will write down all the data here. What is the data? Let the line be PQ, okay, which is having a slope of angle theta with an angle theta, with an angle theta. So here, that means there arises two cases. There arises two cases. That is, first one, case 1, that is when theta is acute. When theta is acute, this particular graph is related. Okay, now what I will do is join from that particular line PQ, okay, line from P, from that is a P or Q, draw perpendicular to, okay dear students, draw perpendicular to, that is x axis, okay, draw perpendicular to x axis, and from P draw perpendicular dear students to what it is, to perpendicular to, that is QM at R. Therefore, R coordinates are that is R of x2 and y1 here, okay, x2 and y2. Now this is all about the first part. Then the next part, we know that the slope is given by, the slope of line that is nothing but m is equal to tan theta. Now here, according to this, here also the angle theta. Now what is the tan theta value? That is nothing but here, okay, so what we get here, tan theta value, that is a QR, okay dear students, QR divided by what we have, that is PR, QR divided by PR, okay, QR by PR value. Now by the straight lines I will find out this particular values, that is QR and PR. Let us take it as equation number 1 here. Now dear students, according to the distance formula, what will be our QR value? That is very, very important, and that we require to solve here. That is by distance formula, that is for QR, okay, that implies the Q coordinates. What are the Q coordinates here? The Q coordinates are x2, y2, and R coordinates are, that is nothing but here x2, y1 here, and x2, y1 here. Now we shall find out that is QR is equal to, dear students, QR is equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square. What we have? x2 minus x2, it is x2 minus x2 whole square, plus of y1 minus y2 whole square here, y1 minus y2 whole square. Or else, what is the value I can write it as? I can also write it as here y2 minus y1 also, since it is square, y2 minus y1 whole square. So this value is 0. What we get is y2 minus y1 I am getting here. Very, very simple thing here, y2 minus y1. That is nothing but here QR value. Also by the distance formula, the line, what it is? PR, P into R. There, that implies P coordinates. What are the P coordinates? That is x1, y1, and Q coordinates PR, that is nothing but here Q coordinates are, R coordinates are x2 comma y1 here. Now here, according to that distance formula, PR is equal to, what we have is x2 minus x1 whole square, okay, x2 minus x1 whole square, plus of y1 minus y1 whole square. Here it is 0, and here y2 minus y1 whole square, and the root get eliminates. The remaining part is x2 minus x1. Therefore, equation 1 becomes, that is m is equal to tan theta is equal to QR divided by PR, the value is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, and that is nothing but our formula, tan theta is equal to, slope is equal to, m is equal to tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. When we have to use this formula, we have to make use of the formula if we require to find the slope of the line, okay, PQ, when two coordinates are given. Two coordinates of the line PQ is given here. Okay dear students, this is first half part. Similarly in the case 2, okay, one more case we have, that is in the case 2 here. Case 2, that is if angle theta is, if the angle theta is obtuse, acute as well as obtuse, that means the line will be of this particular type here. This is the second diagram here. This is an angle theta measured in the clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction, that is nothing but here 180, that is our theta here, and if you measure here, it is nothing but here 180 minus theta here, okay, 180 minus theta. Now it is a very, very simple thing here, okay, since everything will be same here, it will be nothing but our point P, it will be nothing but our point Q here, okay, it is Q point, it is P point, and here again same as it is, I will draw, it is nothing but our R point, and I will write down the coordinates here. Very, very simple. Now here I will make use of short form short form, that is nothing but here m is equal to what we know, that is nothing but tan theta. But here what is the angle here? Angle, that is nothing but here tan of 180 minus theta. Okay, tan of 180 minus theta, that is nothing but here minus of what we get here, minus of tan theta, that is nothing but here tan theta, already formula we are knowing, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, that is nothing but here y2 minus y1, okay, divided by again the same value we will get here. Okay, dear students, so we shall solve it. So before solving that, please pause the video to note it down.